entertain. All righty.
I got shots. Don't even worry about it.
Good shites, good shites.
You take care of your guests out there. The people came to see you.
So, obviously, you want to have a nice little espresso shot to milk ratio. When you're just practicing for latte art, I tend to go for like 20 to 25 gram shots. That way it leaves me with enough room to be able to do the pour that I am trying to execute. All right, I'm just letting the shot pool for a moment. There we go. Get to steaming. Always make sure that you purge your steam wand, because if you leave it idle, 9 times out of 10, there's water being left behind and you don't want it to just squirt all up in your face. So make sure to always give it a quick purge. That way it's just straight steam. You angle your pitcher. What I like to do is go at the center and then angle it about 45 degrees. That way the steam wand isn't touching the pitcher per se, but it gives you the opportunity to be able to create that whirlpool. I let a little bit of air in. I tend to do like 3 to 5 seconds. And I steam till the pitcher is hot to the touch. I like to transfer my milk to a bigger pitcher because it leaves me with more room. And I transfer the milk over. So, when you're getting ready to do your wing 1-1, of course, obviously you want to be able to angle your cup to this angle right here. I get to integrating my milk nice and slowly. And then I get to pushing. Let that one out and top and move very slowly to do the cut through. Obviously for me in this situation, the milk is a little bit foamy. So this is what I got going on here. But as you can see, I don't have my base touching the rim of the cup. It's staying right at the center. As you can see here, during my cut through, it is a little bit wiggly because it's leaning a little bit towards the right side here on my end. But you see that it's still, at the end of the day, a nice clean cut situation. It's not all the way at the center, but it's still a nice clean cut right there. All righty. Let me get more shots, please.
You got it.
So, let's talk about this baristas and farmers not being paid enough. So, when it comes to the farmers specifically, with climate change, a lot of the times now, the farmers are having to get a lot more creative with how they are producing their crops. With the lack of water that's going on right now, they had to find different methods to be able to process all of their beans, which is why you see a lot of new process situations like anaerobic, all this stuff, all this jazz. But because, especially in the American market, 9 times out of 10, a lot of American roasters do not want to pay the premium price to be able to purchase said beans, which makes it a little bit difficult for the farmer to still stay in business and still be able to produce their crops. On the other hand, when it comes to baristas, right, we are the face of coffee roasters, we are the face of the cafe, and we are always expected to learn a bunch of new skills to be able to keep up. So like developing our craft, whether it comes to latte art, whether it comes to production, roasting, cupping, quality control. You know, we have to invest so much time and so much money, but yet again, we are still being paid minimum wage, which I truly think in this day and age right now is truly unacceptable, because now baristas are having to deal with not being able to make ends meet themselves, and some are even at the verge of homelessness, and that is not what we want. The one thing that we want is for our companies to invest in education for their staff, invest in the career development for said baristas that are very interested in keeping this as a career, and, you know, keep your people happy, because that's how you maintain your staff.
Beautiful.
As you can see, There is a huge, huge difference here between my first pour and my second pour. Obviously, it's not as fluffy as the first one. We have a lot more definition and contrast in the second one right here. And I was very intentional with making sure that this second wing base right here is cut through like that so that then it shapes perfectly. And of course, I don't have the base washed out at the rim. It's nice, it's symmetrical. Of course, on my right-leaning side, there's a lot more definition there, while the wing base on my left has a little bit less height, if that makes any sense. And yeah, does anybody have any questions for me so far? What's up?
How many gallons of milk did you go through when you first started practicing?
When I first started practicing, I did what any regular barista would do, and I would take advantage of time at work. I would always dedicate at least 1 gallon of milk to myself to be able to get to practicing. To get to this point, it took me 4 years. Because when I started working in specialty coffee, you know, I didn't know that there was a world of competition. I didn't know that there were events like this going on. So when I saw that there were people who actually come to these kinds of events and that there's actual competitions going on, I said, oh, I want to be able to do that. So, you know, because I mainly started during the pandemic also, like at the height of it, a lot of my education when it came to learning latte art was online. And then when things started to open back up, and then I ran into Theo Joe and started associating myself with Espresso State of Mind, going to a lot of their throwdowns, I ended up taking a lot of tidbits from a lot of other baristas, like Nestor, for example, Anthony, you know, shouts out to y'all. And, you know, now I just want to be able to pass along this kind of education because a lot of the times it's not accessible because of whether it be pricing or because a lot of specialty coffee shops don't want to really invest so much in training new baristas. They would like to hire more people that have more experience. But, you know, I'm of the belief of screw that. If you want your business to have longevity, if you want to be able to retain your staff, the one thing you need to do is be able to invest in their education, whether it be latte art, whether it be roasting, whether it be quality control. No problem. Any other questions? Yes? I don't like my steam wand to be at 100% pressure. I think 70 is a decent amount because you have a lot more control. When it's at like full-blown 100%, I feel like it's recipe for messing up your milk, scorching it by any sense, or letting too much air in too early. So I'm a huge fan of having like 70% steam wand pressure. All right. Here we go. Nice and slowly. As you can see here, I wait until I get to like the tip of the rim for the espresso so that then I could get close. Ah! No! I let this milk sit too long. But it's okay. Mistakes happen, even as a professional.
It's the only way to get better, correct?
That's the only way you get better is
Only way
when
to get
mistakes happen, and that's okay. Don't try to put yourself too down on that. Is that Beyonce I'm hearing? I'm one of one. I'm the only one.
I was gonna say, rumor has it Maxie does a mean Beyonce.
Hey, man.
Coming live to social media
I'm
via Theo Joe. You know what I'm saying?
weak.
Let's go.
Too classy for
Let's
this
go.
world. Forever I'm let
Also,
go.
by the way, everyone, if you are looking for a fun hangout tonight, down at Coffee Project on 23rd Street, teaming up with Brewista, get you some gear, etc. There's going to be a fun brew hang gear drive. So also, if you have any used coffee gear that you're not using anymore, please drop it on by. They will recycle it and send it out to a current coffee professional who just doesn't have it and is looking.
Shouts out to get you some gear, by the way.
That came out wrong. Hold on a second.
Oh, no. I gotta re-steam again. That's one thing. If the shot doesn't pull when I'm steaming my milk, which again, mistakes happen. I'm just gonna dump the milk out, which is a little bit wasteful, but you know, what can you do? I'm gonna steam all over again. Too classy for this world, forever I'm that girl.
Any tips for steaming and getting that milk just the right way?
So, my rule of thumb is, like I said earlier, I like to be able to, one, center this steam wand right at the middle of the pitcher and then angle at like 45 degrees, not touching the cup. And you don't want to submerge the steam wand all the way because you can also run into that problem of where like you hear scratching when you're steaming, and that's the one thing that you want to avoid. You want your milk to steam like if it's ripping paper. So you let a little bit of air in, 3 to 5 seconds, and then submerge it just a little bit and keep right at that position right there. That way you have your milk coming out like silk.
Like what?
Like silk.
Uh-oh, watch it.
Silkiana. Also, what I also like to do sometimes is I'll literally measure how much milk goes into the cup that I'm using to be able to steam and do my latte art. And if, like, let's say you're going with a 6-ounce cup, if you're only gonna use 1 ounce of milk, no, 1 ounce of espresso, then you technically have to use 5 ounces of milk to be able to have the right amount. All right. I get to wiggling, push, push, and then cut through. Ah, I overfilled this baby. There we go.
Ooh. Hold on a second. We're gonna do the honors.
So I royally messed up right here in the sense of, as you can see in that cut through right there, it got really, really thick. You could see that line. And obviously, more wing definition on the left here than you do on the right. My little wing situation here at the bottom, it didn't cut through, because I didn't cut through symmetrically, like right at the center, and because of that thick line, you see that little blob situation right there, which is what you want to avoid at all times if you're trying to get something as clean as this one right here. Ooh. Oh no. What?
Not the food. All right.
So, I think the way this machine is set up, that it's all the way at 100%. And because I don't want to mess with the machine itself, I'm going to keep it that way. So I'm working as best as I could with this. But like I said, if you work at a coffee shop, if you have your own espresso machine, you can mess around with the settings to change the steam pressure of your steam wand. Let me get another shot, please.
Gotcha.
Let me get another shot. Another shot.
Coming right
Another
up.
shot. What's up?
What's the height of the first wiggle of the pitcher to the canvas?
What's the first height? Like, what you mean? Like, the positioning of it? I'm in there. So, like, I'm in there. Like, first wiggle, I'm in there. So, the closer you are, the better chances of you getting that wiggle nice and right.
Get in there, homie. This one?
Absolutely, if you'd like. Not in that ceramic, though. Let's not spread the germs.
Definitely not.
Let's not spread the
Clubs
germs.
to go, we're all about. Would
Once
anyone
again,
else care for a
fucked up.
coffee? Are you taking- okay.
fucked up.
Got you on the next one.
I'm loving this Beyonce situation right now. It's giving me life.
It's made for you.
Can I just brag about the fact that I went and saw her in Vegas? What a woman.
Hey,
What a woman.
what
What
how
a
was
woman.
that, by the way?
An experience, man.
Fuck yeah.
Like, anybody that says that Beyonce is an overrated performer doesn't know Beyonce for real. I recently just became a huge fan, so. Oh, sorry.
No.
I get to watching these
Put it on
pictures
the
right
dog so we can
on
get
the
it
doggy, on the doggy.
on the TV. Yes, so it's
on the
on the
little
TV.
doggy.
There we go.
So, as you can see in this pour right here, amazing bass, if I say so myself. Them other two 1-1s on the other hand, they're looking a little bit iffy. But like I said, even as a professional, you tend to make mistakes, and that is perfectly okay. Don't try to put yourself down just because you make one little simple mistake. Practice makes perfect. Progress, not progression,
Let
like
him
my
know.
boy Theo Joe likes
Let
to
him
say.
know.
And yeah, as you can see here, the bass here is actually pretty symmetrical. The difference between that is that this right here feels a lot sharp while the wings feel a little bit more open on this side. But my one right here at the center, there's more on the right than there is on the left. And on the top part right here, there's more definition on the left side than there is on the right. The goal is always to try to get to that symmetry and be able to cut right through at the center. And also, it all depends on the positioning of where you're holding your cup, where you're holding your pitchers. Sometimes I tend to switch it up. Sometimes I'll have it like right here in my face, or if not, I'll have it right at the bottom so that I could get an actual good view of what I'm seeing and what I'm pouring at that time and see my positioning. And also, a lot of the times when it comes to latte art, it's truly about fighting a lot of your natural instincts. Because, of course, if you work at a coffee shop and you're dealing with a rush, 9 times out of 10, you're on autopilot. And you're not really paying attention to your movements. So a lot of doing latte art is, of course, fighting a lot of your natural instincts when you are behind that bar. Let me wait for that next shot.
You ready?
Yes, I am ready.
We chef coming up. Fire in the hole.
Shouts out to Barista for holding it down with these 2 nasty jug pitchers for me today. I love y'all. You won't break
Word
my
up.
soul.
Double shout out to Barista. They came in clutch and bailed us out as well. So much love. Appreciate you, Chris.
All right. Angle that cup. Get to integrating slowly. Stop. Get close. Get in there. Get to wiggling. Push. Push. And cut through. Now in this stance, I didn't have enough milk to be able to do my pull through completely. But also, as you can see, nice little base situation. This second wing right here looks a little bit better than what was produced on this end, but my top part is a little bit more symmetrical in that sense because I was able to like cut through pretty close to the center here, but because you'll see that little like worm situation is because of the fact that I ran out of milk. That's what you also want to try to avoid at all costs. So the reason why I transfer my milk from the smaller pitcher to the bigger pitcher is because it gives me a lot more wiggle room to be able to mess around with my pours. A lot of the times you could pour with a smaller pitcher, but you're a little bit more constrained. And let's say you end up messing up your milk and you steamed it too thick. Sometimes it's better for you to just transfer over to a bigger pitcher because it'll knock out a lot of those air bubbles that's in there. That what? Oh yeah, he would like a cafe.
I have one quick question about the espresso. Like if she was
Would anybody else like to try this coffee?
the yield, how many grams of beans do you put in?
Yes.
Still 18 or
So the 25
That what?
grams that
The
that
tamper?
you're
I'm not
pulling out
tamping.
for latte art.
I'm not pulling no
is,
shots, baby. I'm getting them
is the
shots
amount
pulled
that
for
you
me.
pull not
Hallelujah.
to drink to practice your
Yes.
latte art. It is so when you compete, no one is drinking
Here
your
you
latte.
go. You're welcome.
Follow? Right? So it doesn't matter that you pull a 40-gram
Here
shot
you
that's
go.
dialed in and tastes beautiful. All that matters is the best base that you can get as an espresso. So when you pull your shot 25 grams, you're gonna get the heaviest
Thank you.
and
I use it
smoothest
often at
base
other
that you
coffee
can get.
shops.
So after you get your 25 grams, give it a nice swirl,
could be a
drop
hit or
your
miss.
milk in, and it'll flow out well. Sorry, Maxie.
Nah, you're good. You answering the
welcome.
questions for the people. It's okay. We sharing this space together, my guy.
We chef. What's up, brother? Do you
So-
need the second pitcher?
Do you need it? No. Preheat it? Yes. Like not always, but I
You
tend
should.
to do. The intention is to preheat your pitchers if you're gonna transfer over, because that way the milk still stays hot. If you're transferring hot milk into a cold pitcher, you're shocking the temperature, and then it's not gonna taste as good as it's supposed to. You know what I mean? Anybody else has some questions? So oat milk, I tend to steam it. I tend to let a little bit more air in, depending on the brand of milk that's being used too, because not all oat milks are made the same. So
We
what
chef.
what I find with like Oatly's a little bit more on the
How you
thicker
doing
side,
today?
so I don't really have to aerate that so much. Califia, on the other hand, I do have to just let a little bit more air in because it's thinner milk. But yeah, it all varies depending on almond milk. Don't ask me about almond milk. I'm not a fan of that. Almond milk is a waste. It is bad for the environment. It is killing the bees. It is killing the bees, and you're using way too much water just to create almond milk. So almond milk is a no-no in my eyes. And if anybody disagrees with that, then baby, you got a lot more issues to resolve, okay? All right, integrate, get close, get to wiggling. This time over here, I did a lot more of a wider base situation. But of course, my heart came out looking disabled, but it's okay. But one thing I like about this base over here is that I did a lot slower movement when it came to wiggling for that first base. If I was to use a bigger cup, it would definitely look a lot more defined. But yeah, it's 6 ounces. But you know, the bases all vary depending on the person, depending on the type of style that you're trying to do. I'm more of a fan of this style of base and this right here.
Why do you use a smaller pitcher to steam?
How do I use it to steam?
Why do you use a smaller pitcher to steam?
So smaller pitcher to steam, depending on the type of cup that you're using. So if you're like using cortados, cortado cups or 6 ounce cups, a smaller pitcher, 9 times out of 10, does have the right amount of like milk, to be able to steam. And then I just decide to transfer over into the other cup. Wait, oh.
Wait,
I
you
was-
need a
I was-
shot?
I was-
What?
I need a
What?
shot.
What?
I need a
What?
shot.
You need a
I need a
shot?
shot.
You need
I
a
need a
shot?
shot.
I got you.
I need a
I got you.
shot.
Blow, blow.
If y'all don't know that reference, y'all are not chronically online like I am.
Yeah. Love it. Let's go, Maxie.
Question, is anybody up to trying this? Trying to see what's up?
Ooh, I like it. We're getting dangerous out here.
My mans. My mans.
Xavier, right? Let's go, Xavier. I got a shot for you.
Question, we're doing the competition on this machine today.
We're doing the competition on this machine
Hey.
today. So at 3:15, that is correct. 3:15, we're gonna have 32 of the best latte artists coming out and battling here in New York. First round is today, finishing up tomorrow. But 3:15, you get to see the creme de la creme duke it out, including Maxie, by the way. Watch out.
All right. Now, are you confident in steaming your milk yourself, or do you want me to steam it for you?
Let's
Okay.
go. I was gonna say, if he's asking about pictures, he can steam his milk. Let's
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
He
You
can
know what
steam
you're
his
doing,
milk.
brother. You know what you're doing.
I got your shot, but you steam it. Let's go.
Come on. Come on. Let me just get this one pour out of the way real quick,
Perfect.
because
I
I
got
feel
you
like
right
this
now,
milk
David.
is chef's kiss right now. Oh.
What's up? Today is just round one. If you would care
right.
for round two, you're gonna have to
Push.
stay here overnight.
And push. There we go.
Oh, are you?
There we go. That what do I? Do you want me to demonstrate it for you? Let's do
What are we doing?
a to-go cup.
Hey.
I got a question about a to-go cup over
Whoa,
here.
What was the question? What was the question of the to-go cup, by the way?
Oh wait, I'm gonna give you a paper cup. We don't want to spread the germs.
No,
There's
definitely
other
not.
people who gotta
I
use these
still-
cups
oh.
for demo. Hold on a sec.
What was the question about the to-go cup, by the way?
Like how do I go about pouring in a to-go cup? And this is why I gotta do it like
Let's
in
go.
hand, cause
There you go, love. Sorry
would you
about
like
that.
to-
Thank you for the reminder.
that what? This is one of the best milks to be able to use. To me personally, like it could be a hit or miss sometimes, but today is Glenn's Farm. I think I've heard of them, but I don't really.
I mean, the three best in New York are Hudson Valley, Bat and Kill, and Ronnie Brook. Those are honestly the three best. You either like Pepsi or you like Coke. It's the same shit. It's sugar, caffeine, and it's not good for you. Not saying milk's not good for you, but I guess my point is, right, it's just your preference. But honestly, the three best milks in New York are Hudson Valley, Bat and Kill, which is sponsoring us right now, and then
Okay.
Ronnie Brook. And which one? Oh, and Bartlett. Well, isn't Bartlett just a distributor, or am I mistaking them? There we go, and Bartlett. There we go. Sweet. So you heard it here. And by the way, you would be amazed at the conversations that you can have about milk, and not just milk, but plant-based, etc.
All I'm
Because
saying
there
is,
is a ton.
all I am saying is though is that the milk in New York, period, is probably one of the best milks in the state. But I'm gonna use a different picture this time that aren't my nasty jugs, because I like pouring with this wide spout for paper cups. All
Ready?
right.
I'm gonna pull you your shot.
So I pretty much do the same thing that I do if I was to pour in a regular ceramic cup. I'd angle this cup right here, right? Get to integrating. But then I'll tilt it just a little bit more, just so that I'm able to like get some sort of action out there. Obviously, I did not have enough milk in this situation, but what I end up doing is that I'll just tilt the cup just a little bit more to be able to like get it going. Closer to the espresso shot, yeah. I am a part of the catering team at Joe Coffee, but I also do freelance stuff myself, hence Cafecito Hour. So I do a lot of private latte art classes. I've recently been getting into cuppings. I don't have a business card, but I can give you my Instagram. So the stage is all yours, my brother. Let me get your name real quick. Xavier. Let's give a round of applause for Xavier.
That's right. We got Xavier jumping on here.
You're welcome.
Xavier, what are you going to pour for us today? What? All right. A nice little ode to the class that's happening.
Baby, come
Javier's going to do a wing base and a heart. Let's go. Do it. Get it, Maxie. Get what? Hey,
Baby, come
wow.
over.
You want to, Maxie, you want a shot?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
A little throwdown?
Might as well
A little throwdown? Get those pre-game jitters out of the way. No worries. I have been competing for 13 years, and I still shake when I get
still
up
shake.
there, okay?
I still get the nerves.
It is part of the game. The shakes are part of the game. The only way you learn to control them is by doing. The more you do it, at some point you just learn how to deal with it. There we go. No worries. No worries. Hey.
Oh.
No worries.
It's all
Let's
good,
give it
man.
up. Ah, let's go, baby. Bro,
Yeah, it's very nerve-wracking.
It is a different
Yeah.
beast. Say hello to everybody.
Yeah.
Say hello, yes.
It's one thing being able to rip pours at a shop. It's another thing when you having to do it in front of a bunch of people that you don't know. But the more you do it, like Joe said, the more comfortable you tend to get.
And by the way, yes, you spilled, but your milk texture was beautiful.
Yes.
Okay? You're incorporated beautifully.
Absolutely.
All right? Basically, what matters is that drink right there would have been a delicious tasting drink. Yes, the latte art is the cherry on top, but incorporating the drink properly is always the first thing when it comes to doing all of this. So, progression, not
go.
perfection. Ooh, look at
There you
Maxie.
go.
Let's go.
There we go. Time check by any chance?
That's a good question. Time check.
Because I could be here all day.
All right, I know.
Because I love hearing myself talk. Do you like hearing me talk?
But unfortunately, Maxie, you have 1 more minute
Well,
to say your piece. Does anyone have any questions out here for Maxie? And if you don't, Maxie, let everyone know where they can find you, where they can hit you up, where they can get your latte art lessons.
any questions? Any questions? I do the lessons in my house because I have a proper espresso setup. But if people have espresso machines at home, or if they have a place
Coffee.
that their bosses are able to allow me to teach that class there, I could do that as well. I'm very accommodating as long as you guys are located in the city. Any other questions? Within the 5 boroughs. And if I could
boroughs.
get on the Metro North, I could do that too. Just not past Connecticut, because you lost me there.
She would, yes. You can talk to her.
I do virtual sessions as well if anybody can't. If anybody's not comfortable with having somebody come over
you
to
could
their
watch
house,
those and bring 'em
you
back,
know,
that'd be
I
amazing.
also
Thank
offer
you.
virtual classes.
and this
Any
one
other
too, please.
questions, guys? Maxie the Barista. M-A-X-I-E. Maxie the Barista. I offer my latte art classes there. I've been doing cuppings there, and I talk a whole lot of hoopla about the industry and my life. Go ahead and follow. It was a pleasure to be able to do this for you guys, and I hope I get to see you guys next year.
Once again,
Have a wonderful-
everybody, let's give it up for Maxie the Barista.
Oh, shit. Remember to tip your baristas.
That's
Remember
right.
to tip your baristas.
Tip your baristas.
Remember to tip the bartenders at the cocktail bars. I know y'all drinking alcohol. It's the afternoon.
Thank y'all for
Get the
stopping by.
afternoon delights.
In 10 minutes, we are going to have our next instructor. We got Swans showing everybody how to get their swan on. Hold on a second. I'll put it even closer for you. There you go, love. Would you care to drink that, or are you good on the coffee? There's a lot of coffee. Make sure you're drinking water, everyone. Please. I have dehydrated myself before
Hydrate,
at a
don't
convention.
dehydrate.
It is not fun.
Next part, the
Yes. So Sean's going to be explaining their, I guess, take an interpretation on how to make swans easier in your life. If you do latte art, a swan it has its moments, right? But I guess the thing is, are you, as the barista, taking the baby steps to actually learn the swan? Everybody wants to pour a swan, right? But no one wants to learn how to do a proper rosetta so that you can do the wing properly. No one wants to drag and take their time so that they get a proper neck. You know what I mean? And the most under practiced pour is a heart, because once you learned your heart, then you want to do a tulip, and then once you do a tulip, you're the fucking shit. You know what I mean? And you don't want to do hearts no more, right? But that's the finisher. And that right there is what takes a beautiful poured swan to a, oh, damn, they messed up the head. Right? And that's cool. So then what you should be practicing is your rosetta. Follow, right? And don't get me wrong. Live your life. Live your life. But a little practice from a little tip from someone who's been doing this a while. The basics truly go a long way, and if you really button those down, then you will max out and destroy everything else, because you'll have no choice. It'll just flow. You won't think about doing it. It's have a great day. What's up?
So when you go, I travel internationally, and they actually write, good morning, or have a nice day.
I mean, they that is a machine that's pretty amazing. No, brother, toss it. They are stencils or machines that are pretty amazing and extremely expensive. And I get it. Listen, I'd like that shit too, but it's a machine. It's never really a barista. Oh, likewise, fam. It was such a pleasure. Yeah.
It's not a handful.
No. Definitely not.
When you do the swan thing, can you go up and try it with you guys, or is it just the machine?
That would be up to Sean. I think, yeah. I think Sean. Hold on a second. Let me just double check. Am I saying it right? Yeah, Sean would be next. Okay, perfect. What's up, all my big kids? Hola. Miss Mars, how are you? Good. The pearls, let's go. What's up, my son? How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Sorry. It's my guy, I love him. This is, you ever work 1, 2, testing, testing. 1, 2. What time is it? Okay. So in 10 minutes, we have our next class. That's right. Welcome, everybody. New York Coffee Festival Latte Live is in full effect. And our next instructor in 10 minutes will be the amazing Swans, who we are miking up. No, it's this way. Yep. No, trust me, it threw me off too. Oh wait, your hair's in the way. Hold on a second. Hook me up. I'm destroying this. I got, there we go. So I gotta put this over here, but your hair's in the way. Hold on. The struggle is real. How sad is this? And then put that on your ears. There you go. Perfect. And then you turn this on when you're ready. There we go. Yes. All right, hold on a second.
Testing, testing. 1, 2.
Testing, testing.
Testing, testing.
There you
1,
go.
2.
So let's put this in your pocket. I'm going to pull you a
Okay.
couple of shots so you can dial in a couple of pours.
Amazing.
And then we'll get you up and running.
Cool.
Sound good?
Sounds good. I want to see what I look like.
So everyone,
yeah.
you are in for a treat. Swans is not only an amazing educator for Joe Coffee here in New York, but is also a former latte art champion and won here in New York City. That's right. National competitors here on the stage. Only the best for you all today.
You are amazing. Thank you.
So once again, I'm going to pull a couple of shots so Sean can dial in, and then we're going to get this class up and running. Sean, let them know what you're going to be doing today.
Today we're going to be talking about swans. Woo! Yeah, we're going to break down swans, talk about why they're so hard, talk about what to practice when you are practicing swans. And then we're just going to pour like as many swans as there are. I will take suggestions if there's like a specific swan you want. We're going to try to cover every single iteration of a swan in 45 minutes. Can we do it? Maybe. We're going to see.
That's right. Any Swan questions out there, let me know. We do have a mic so you can talk directly to Sean. Ask away. This is a fun class for both the coffee enthusiasts as well as the veterans.
Oh.
Let's go. So what Swan are you starting off with, Sean?
Are we? This is my dial-in. Nobody gets to see this one.
Hey.
Nobody look.
Nobody
Everyone
look.
close your eyes.
Still got it. That's beautiful.
Cool. All right. I guess we can do this class.
Not bad,
It's
buddy.
there.
Not bad. Not bad. I got another one for you.
Ooh.
Are these good, by the
You want me
way?
to put these
Little
up
bit,
here?
little bit smaller, a little bit bigger. Talk to me. Shot-wise, these are good shots.
A little less.
Little less.
Thank
Heard.
you.
Oui, chef.
Taylor Swift.
Oh,
Let's do
snap
like
T
midnight.
Swift.
Yeah.
Let's go. Talk to me. No. Not 100% sure. Oh, it might have just been spilled. Someone might have spilled water or something. No, it's not. Come one, come all, as we are about to start our next class here at Latte Art Live. The Swan Queen herself, Swans, World Latte Art Champion in the house, about to show us
Coming out well.
what not to do when you're pouring latte art. And by the way, everyone who has gotten up here has done one of these, and it's a beautiful thing. You want to know why? Because not every pour you make is perfect, and that's okay. What matters is understanding and picking up what it is that you did, maybe a touch different, or maybe something that you can make a touch better on your next pour. Nobody's perfect. Don't try to be. Just try to be better the next day than you were the first, right? Like, let's get it.
Can we dump
to
this
me.
bucket?
Got you.
Is that okay?
You want me to move it?
Sorry?
You want me to just move it or empty it?
Yeah. If I
Gotcha.
could get a new one.
We chef.
Thank you.
No problem.
Beautiful.
Ladies, would you mind dumping this for me? Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, please. I didn't even see those down there. Thank you so much. Gotcha. You let me know whenever you're ready.
We've got 3 minutes.
Take your time.
I'm a punctual person.
Love it.
I'm not starting a class until the very minute it's supposed to start.
Let's go. You got milk. Do you like these cups? Do you prefer bigger cups?
These are bigger than these.
Yeah, these are going to be about 6.5.
Yeah.
This is 8.
Oh, well, stick
Yeah,
with
it's
6.
a huge difference. 6?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. That's why I'm asking you.
I might use the 8 a little bit later.
Everybody has their preferences. I got some
Yeah.
I got some bowls over here too if you want. Shits are massive. It's like matcha
Is that
bowls.
10 ounce?
Yeah,
Whoa.
I would assume so. My mind is gonna go 12, but yeah, then it's probably 10.
Can I have a
That
shot in
is
this
8.
really quick just to practice one
Yeah, of
thing?
course.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got your shots. You pay attention to the people, give them what they want, and just let me know. And I got you.
Amazing.
Likewise.
You're the best, Tio Joe.
No, you all are the best. That's
I love you. Who is that?
Yeah. It's Prof. I love you. Let's get
Coffee Poo.
it.
Y'all, we have a legend in the house.
Oh, yeah. Had an amazing class last night, too, by the way.
Prof's classes are always amazing.
Crushed it up here. Champion showing love to champions.
The lavender
Chef?
haze dipping up on me. A little thick with this one. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay, we'll use
So
this
you
cup for
still
that
want
one.
the 6 ounces?
I want the 6 ounces, and then in a bit we'll do 8 ounces.
Perfect. You just let me know when to switch it up.
Thank you.
Great. Ready to get going?
Ready, Freddy.
All right. So, everyone, let's give it up for the amazing Swans.
Hi, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited. Oh, thank you. I'm Sean. I've been pouring Swan since, I want to say, like, early 2018. I started being a barista in 2017. It took me 9 grueling months to pour an actual Swan. Who in the crowd has poured a Swan before? Nice, nice. Yeah, they're kind of hard. A lot of people don't like swans, and that's okay. That's totally okay. I think they don't like swans because they're hard, and it's hard to make them pretty. So it takes a lot of work to really hone in that skill. One of the things I love about latte art is it truly is an art. And once you have become comfortable with the skills that it takes to get that white foam on top of that crema, once that is like really inherent in your body, that is when the art starts, right? And that's when you put personal style and personal impression onto your art. And that's where the fun starts. And I think the best design to do that is swans, because they're an animal. You can kind of like play with the shape. When you have like winged tulips and stuff, you have a specific structure that you follow. Whereas with swans, you have a lot more personality to play with. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is the main like big stylistic difference when you're pouring swans. The main difference is how you do the neck, right? With the neck, you're making your wing, and then you have a choice. You either come up and cut along your neck and then drop down to create, so you go up, you cut along your wing, you come down to draw a nice thin neck and the head. So that's option one. Option two is you make your wing, you stay down. You drag that foam all the way down the side of your wing, make a U-turn, and then drag it all the way up
the cliffs.
for that neck and head. So I'm gonna do, I have a shot. I'm gonna do the two different styles of necks for swans. I'm going to try to pour under the camera. So,
Beautiful. Let's give it up. Ooh. And did it on the screen. Extra points.
so you saw that I went up here, right? I went up with my pitcher, and then I cut along that wing, and then came all the way down, and then drew my neck up, sidestepped for that head. Now I'm going to do the other one, my favorite. By the way, my favorite pitcher to pour swans with is this low pour supply Ujjayi pitcher, which just got restocked. So everyone run to the slow pour supply.
Another legend, New York legend.
Ujjayi won the World Latte Art Championships in like 2018. He is incredible, and his pitcher is very well constructed. So, let me try to get both of them in the frame. So that's one of the main stylistic differences you can make with swans, right? As you can see here, that foam is being dragged down and then have a U-turn come up for the head, whereas here, it's like a cleaner cut. I personally really like this style just because it feels like there's a body there, right? This one is like a little more ethereal. If you're going for like these types of swans, you can steam your milk thinner, right? Because you're really flowing and cutting, and at the end here, you just need a little bit of foam to complete that neck. On this one, I like to steam just a touch thicker so that my foam has a little more grip to it, and I can just drag it around without it kind of like wiggling all over the place, which has happened to every single person that has ever poured in their lives. So the next differences with swans that you can do is which side you put your wing. Basically, when you're pouring, you need to center your swan, which means that the wing needs to move to the side so that you have enough room for your neck and your head. So when you're pouring a rosetta, that like middle stalk comes in the very middle of your cup. You're trying to center that stalk so that rosetta would be right in the middle. Whereas when you're pouring a swan, you need to shift diagonally to a corner to create that room for that neck and head. So you have a choice of which way to shift. You can shift away from you, or you can shift towards you. You ready?
Let's do it. Ready for your next shot? We're
I'm ready.
continuing in the red cups?
Oh, wait. Yes.
Perfect.
Do I clean them over here?
Oh, no, just leave them there. I got you.
Oh, okay. Thank
What
you,
do
Tio.
I got plenty of cups up there. Don't you worry about it.
I'm like, I want to help.
Yes, I am your personal bar back. Don't worry about it.
I've never had a bar back.
I know. Listen, all the baristas have been standing up here. They're just like, dude, it's like you know what I want. It's
Yeah.
like, yes, I literally do.
You're like, yes, I do.
Yes. There you go, love.
Can you queue up another one?
My pleasure.
Thank you.
If you can clean those for me, please. Thank you so much.
I'm going to do the side that I don't usually do. A little rough, but that's when you push your wing towards you, right? Now I'm going to do the one I'm more comfortable with, which is away.
Also, by the way, every latte artist has a stance that they prefer to pour in. Sean is being humble because since she is leaning forward, it is twice the challenge actually pulling these swans off. So, well done to you, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're crushing it. Let's
I
go.
want everyone to
One
see.
more shot.
Yes, please.
Red cup.
Yes, please.
We chef.
I'll let you know when we're switching.
Heard.
Thank you. Karma is a god.
What's good, brother? How are you?
Did I steam too thin? We'll see. So this is what we would call like a mirror, right? They're mirroring each other.
Wow, well done.
I personally like to angle my wing away from me to the other side of my body so that I can see what I'm doing with the neck and the head, and it's more closer to me. I can like have more control versus aiming the wing towards me, and then I have to kind of be like, okay, I'm moving away and going on the other side of the cup. You can do whatever works for you. Once I started flipping which way I did my wing, everyone was like, oh, you're doing lefty swans. And I'm like, I guess, yeah, but it's what works for me. So one of the biggest things about latte art, right, it's an art. Make it yours and do what feels good. Okay. Does anybody have any questions about like the little basics of swans, like the neck, the head, the wing, the actual swan makeup of latte art? Cool, great, now let's move on. So that was the basic swan. Now we're gonna start adding some stuff to the swan, zhuzh it up a little bit. I think my first one, oh yeah. The first one is just gonna be a nice wing swan. So instead of like starting at the bottom and making my way up for the wing, I'm gonna start in the middle. I'm gonna start wiggling and move in so that I can push the outer layers up and fill up the whole cup with the wing. So we're gonna land in the middle, go in first, and then start angling, and then neck, head, boom, in a 6 ounce.
20 minutes, by the way.
20 minutes?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Oh, yeah, but you still have 20 minutes, so just giving you a heads up.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. My pleasure. Another shot
Yes, please.
coming up.
Shot. Can they be a little bit shorter?
What was that?
Can they be a little bit shorter?
A little bit shorter?
Thank
Gotcha.
you.
Sam, there's a latte on your head. Oof. Beautiful.
All right, that was a warm-up. Let's try one more of those.
Beautiful, beautiful.
So you're really trying to fill in the color on the side by pushing that wing up and around. Make it a little bit more complex, a little bit more fun. Get that flow in there. This is probably my favorite design to pour, just because it's so easy. It's like a little land in the cup, do the thing, swoop, swoop, and then you're done, right? And it's really fun to just let the milk flow away from you. I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna try to get this wing a lot higher so it really fills up that cup. Usually latte artists have like their special cup that they pour in, and they really, like if they're not pouring in that cup, they're like, what am I doing? And my special cup broke, so now I just feel very lost. I'm like, are you gonna be my special cup now?
Oh,
I do really love these Loveramic cups.
That you were trying to get
They're very
Sean.
fun and glidey. It really helps you with your flow if you struggle with flow.
giving you the live bird's eye view right there on the screen.
All right. This one was a little thicky sticky. This is what happens when you aerate your milk, right? It starts getting a little bit fuzzy, a little bit chunky. It loses definition. So it's a really fine line to ride between having enough texture in order to push this neck around, but also having thin enough texture for it to flow, have that color differences in your wiggles, right? They're not as apparent here as they are over here. So, you live and you learn and you pour and you get better. When I practice for competition, I never will stop if my milk is bad, because in a competition you don't have enough time to fix your milk, right? And sometimes you only have one shot at steaming your milk. So I really work on working with the milk that I have. I think not giving up in the middle of your pour if something's going wrong teaches you a lot about how to think on your feet in real time and be able to be successful in competitions. Because if you practice giving up, then you'll give up in real life, right? In real time. So we're gonna do one more. Hopefully the milk texture is on point, and then we'll move on.
We're gonna do one more. Hopefully milk texture is good.
You just gotta pray to the milk gods.
I mean, listen, you've been crushing it.
Oh, thanks, Tio.
That last one was puffy, but she cute.
You gotta make it
thick,
cute.
but she cute,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you want a little thick girl.
You know how we do.
Yeah.
One shot coming up. Let's put it in the nice, clean one. That's super small, right? Yeah, that's different.
All right, I want this one to be good, so I'm not gonna pour for the camera. Beautiful. Yeah. It's all about the pouring stance, y'all. Thank you.
Now, Sean, let me ask you a question. Do you have any tips or tricks to get those wiggles consistent as you go back and forth?
I think for a lot of people, they're not wiggling as hard as they need to, right? What I've seen a lot and people I've worked with is they will really push that foam out and then barely wiggle. And it should be the opposite, where you create a flow and then you wiggle the heck out of it, way harder than you think you should, especially with a fine spout, right? Because you're not gonna get a lot of movement here. With a wider spout, you're gonna be able to get more movement with less effort. But if you're going for things like swans, you need the thin spout in order to make that detail. So that wiggle has to be wiggle your heart out, right? Wiggle, 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 rip it apart, and focus on creating less flow and more wiggle, and then increasing the flow as you get more comfortable with it. Also, kind of play around with when you start the wiggle, right? Because some people will integrate, stop, come down, lean in, wait for a line to come out. And once that line comes out, you know you have flow, that's when they start wiggling. Some people will integrate, land, start wiggling right away, right? Some people don't even stop. They'll integrate, keep that stream, come down, and then start wiggling. So again, it's like kind of what works best for you.
Love it. Words from a champ.
Okay. Now we're gonna break up these 2 layers. So I'm gonna do a wing, and then I'm gonna push a swan into that wing. Still with the 6 sounds. Do we have more 6 sounds?
Once again, for anyone who is interested in taking some latte art lessons from the amazing Swans, you can find them at Joe Coffee Pro Shop as one of the instructors. Sign up for one of the amazing latte art classes.
If you don't know how to pour a heart.
That's right.
If you know how to pour a heart, that's not the class for you. Is your face a swan? Aww. All right. I want to do one more of
Wow,
that.
let's go. Let's do it. But
So, what?
no, go for it, please.
So I spend most of my time working teaching. I teach a lot. I teach full time at Joe Coffee. I probably pour once every 2 weeks. So this is kind of like a fun little practice session for me. I get to like spend time pouring. It's a treat, and I'm excited to like share it with all of you. Obviously, not everything comes out perfect. What I don't like about this is once I was coming up to do the neck here, like this neck is pretty straight. Once I was coming up, I was shaking. I was also losing like my position with the tip, which is why that head kind of like curves in, right? It's because I was leaning towards it. So one of the biggest things about getting precision in your latte art is making sure that your tip is like straight on and you're not leaning a certain way. It really shows in swans. Okay, one more time. Transferring is because, so I like to pour with the bigger pitcher because it like connects with the cup better. I like to steam with the smaller pitcher because you get a better vortex and therefore a better texture. Yeah, you keep the milk moving. You're also like breaking the bubbles as the milk is hitting the side. So it's like, yeah, a further grooming. And for me, it works well. Some people like to just steam and pour straight out of the same pitcher. I just feel like I like to take my time, so it helps me not like lose my milk. That's a little better. Yeah, I'm gonna take this one out. So here, like the structure right here looks a lot more cohesive, whereas this one kind of looks like a mistake. This is why people don't like swans, because it's very easy to mess them up. Right here, I'm a little bit more steady as I'm pulling up. The pull-up on the neck is one of the hardest parts, because you're already shaking, and every single shake will show through in your pour. You want to drink it? Yeah.
Cups are right there in the front.
Cups? Perfect. Boop. I'm sorry there's no swan left. Okay, does anybody have a request for a swan? Like a specific swan they want to see? Yeah.
What about an inverted swan?
Inverted?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
The two-wing? Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Like the phoenix?
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I actually didn't have that on my list. Nice.
Uh-oh. They're going to make you work out here, Sean.
I'm so sorry. What's up?
They're going to make you work out here.
That's what I'm here
Phoenix,
for.
Let's go. I like it.
Let's see. I haven't poured a phoenix in like, oh my
Red?
God, years. Yeah.
Still sick, yeah.
Ooh, she full.
Ooh. That's how you know you steamed the milk good.
That surface tension.
Oh, yeah. Phoenix,
Oh,
let's
flying
go.
gal. Is that what you wanted? Amazing, yeah. So it's really like the same concept as a swan. You just add a wing on the other diagonal. Put that neck straight in the middle. Don't spill. She's an overfiller. Okay.
All right.
Any other requests for swans? I have more I can do. I'm just wondering. Okay. Let's do a
Got
tulip
one more.
swan.
Want to do
One more? One more? Oh.
o'clock? Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
No worries.
Okay. I thought I had way more time than I actually did. Okay, so for the last one, I'm gonna do it invert. Can I do two more? Yeah. Okay, I am officially doing two more.
You could do your competition pour.
I'm gonna do an invert and then I'm gonna do my competition pour. It's important to do an invert because this honors Daniel, who
Let's go.
was an amazing member of our community. He is not here anymore, but he lives through us,
That's right.
especially through these inverts.
Always.
Yeah. Dan, don't get mad at me if I mess this one up. Inverts are incredibly hard because you literally have to like do, flip around, do, right? Or you can like put it down, do this, but in that time your milk stiffens up. You're like moving around your design. You might as well just get really good at wrist calisthenics. Okay, I'm gonna try my best. I thought this was 45 minutes. I had so much content planned.
No, it's
No, it's
40
all
minutes.
good.
Yeah, it's
All
like
good.
40 minutes. Sorry about that.
No. I was just aside. This is great. Having a great time. Thank you all for being here. When you're doing an invert, put your handle away from you because the beginning is not the end. Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. This was the practice. Okay.
Let's go. Do it for the people, Sean. They want to see it.
For the people.
Come on, let's cheer Sean on, everybody. That's right.
I love you all.
Oh, yes.
All right,
Appreciate that,
all right, all
brother.
right, all right.
I want the first one you gave me. Once again, we are going for an inverted pour, which means that we are starting our pour on one side and we are finishing on another. It takes a lot of patience, just a little bit of skill, but as you can see, with practice, even the hard pours look easy. That's right, let's go. And then we got your competition pour?
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Can we do an 8 ounce for that one?
What happened?
8 ounce for that one?
Gotcha.
Thank you. Okay, so after I casually won the World Latte Art Championships here in New York in 2022, I did it with tulips. And after I was very surprised that I won, I was like, okay, did it with tulips. Did it with tulips. Now I want to do it with swans. So the question is, like, how do you beat a tulip with a swan based off the points? And my answer is you put the swan on top of the tulip. You make a friggin' tulip, and then put a swan on top of it, right? So it's all about execution. Doesn't always work out. This is the pour I like to use at Coffee Fest. I don't post it online, so nobody really gets to see it.
We do.
You do if you're here.
That's right.
All right, let's see if I still got it.
Also, if you want to see pours like this and many more, we do have our latte art competition coming up. Sean, not only a national competitor in latte art, but also in barista championships as well.
Okay.
Sheesh. There you go.
Hopefully, it comes out like that during actual competition, right? It's a lot of things that happen in that time. But thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for looking at my swans. I had so much fun. If you have any questions, want any tips, come up to me. I would love to chat swans or anything else.
Where can they find you, Sean?
You can find me on the Instagram land at Sean Swans. Yes, classic. There's 2 S's in the middle. It's kind of like Sean's Swans, right? Yeah, you can find me there. I teach at Joe Coffee, and I'll be, like Joe said, I'll be competing at USBC this year.
That's right, let's
so
go.
you'll see me there. Yeah.
Once again,
new
give it up for
adventures.
Sean and her amazing swans. Thank you all for stopping
Thank you.
by. In a couple of minutes, we are going to be setting up for our first ever latte art competition happening here.
Let's
Sean is going to
go.
be one of our amazing judges, by the way, and we're going to have 2 others. And basically what you're going to have is amazing coffee professionals pouring their best for our judges, and our judges are going to be deciding who moves on to our finale tomorrow, where they get to face off for some big bucks and a lot of cool swag. So once again, 3:15 will be jump off for our latte art competition. Hope to see you all there. Once again, let's give it up for Sean. Amazing class.
Thank you.
And I hope you all are having fun. By the way, if you haven't drank any water today, do me the favor and drink some water. Fellow dad, and I'm just saying, you're gonna cramp up, gonna dehydrate. There's a lot of coffee out there. Please, drink some water and have fun, enjoy. Much love.
Thank you, Tio. I love you.
Love you too. Good job today. You crushed it.
You're crushing it.
Party more.
I know party more. That was so fun.
Look. Man, you want me to show you what my I don't pour anymore looks like?
Yeah. I want you to pour that, actually. Blindfolded? Behind my back? On no feet.
Hello? You just muted me? I'm insulted. You're lucky you're the AV guy, otherwise we'd be fighting right now. Otherwise I'd be permanently muted. But once again, everybody, we are excited to have you all here at 3:15. That's right, 3:15. We're gonna have a live latte art competition. We're gonna have 3 judges. We're gonna have latte artists from all over New York City and the country converging to show off their talents and the pretty coffee pitchers. Look up on the screen. You're gonna have one pouring on one side, one pouring on the other. Judges deciding who's better than the other and seeing who moves on to our finale live tomorrow, where you can catch it on our YouTube in case you can't make it here. What's up, V? You're bouncing. Why? Your phone is about to die? That's a poor excuse, V. Oh, I need food. Are you listening? I'm messing with you. No, you better go eat. Are you kidding me? By the way, for all our competitors that are throwing down later on, I'm not really sure if the first round is rosettas or not. In order for anyone to compete or enter this tournament, you had to submit a rosetta. But I'm not sure the first round is rosettas. What happened? You know what? That is a valid response. I am hosting the competition. I should know. At the same time, I'm usually the mean one in the competition, as in I want the most difficult pours. But today, I'm in a good mood. So I'm not really feeling a rosetta, which is usually the most difficult. So hence why I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I think Sean was looking towards a rosetta, but we'll find out. 3:15. I hope to see you there, Motion. You there? You better be. You're on the you're on the fucking bracket. Sweets. Actually, ladies. Give you all of these. If you can clean all of these, please, that would be amazing. Thank you so much. Great. This is very exciting. This is a first here at Coffee Festival. We have never had a latte art competition before. Yeah. What's good, Baba?
My friend
Suhez, Joseph, such a pleasure. Nice to meet you. Welcome, welcome. Are you in coffee too? Yeah. Yeah. I was about to say, if you're in coffee, don't. Apparently, we're about to get started. Where is Hav? Hey, Ethan. Do we have a bracket? Oh, that's right. Got you. But we need something. No worries, please. Apparently. 320. Let's do 320. Yes, so close. But you crushed your pours today. I said you crushed your pours today. Even the bad ones were great. It was just like, nah, I'm just gonna pour another one. We're gonna pour another one. No, I get you. All right, so I guess it's gonna be me, you. We're gonna have somebody else here as a judge. Apparently. Let's do it. What happened? Yes, please. We need a judge. Where they at? Yeah, please. Yes. Amazing. Yeah, of course. No worries. I got judges. What I need is a bracket. All right, everyone. So, Road to Victory begins now. I have my two other judges on the way. My name is Theo Joe, by the way. I am going to be your MC this afternoon. I'm going to be calling up all of our competitors, getting them in line, as well as pulling shots. Today, we're going to be using whole milk. Shout out to Bat and Kill Creamery. Also, by the way, the reason why we use whole milk for the most part is whole milk has the most fat content inside, which makes it the best milk for steaming, aka latte art, usually the creamiest drink as well. But you know, shout out to Oat giving whole milk a run for its money. But for my first battle, and I know you're in the crowd because I already saw you, I am looking for Maddie and Thanos. We're not going to start just yet. I'm still waiting for our judges to show up. But Maddie and Thanos, where's Thanos at? I know he's here. You're judging today? Oh, okay, let's go. You're not competing? Oh, let's go. Come on up to the front. Where's your chair? Ala standing today, Sue. I'm sorry. We're making you work today. Why not? What's the matter? Hand hurts? I don't know. Because Sean has another judge. I'm not sure if there's spots, but Sean does have another judge if you wanted to try and pour. Okay, cool. I'm with that. What's up? I don't know. Someone is here, so let's see what happens. Hey, that's beautiful. Perfect. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Sean and the other judge to pop up. Oh, okay. Aren't you leaving? What time are you leaving? Okay. Well, no, Sean has somebody. That's what I'm saying. Yes, Sean has somebody. So if anything, I was going to judge, and we'll try and get Sue to pour. He wanted to pour. Is that cool? Judge? But he wanted to pour. I'm so confused. It's like, no, he wants to pour, sir. Yeah, for right now, you can put it right there. And then on deck, I'm looking for Camilo and Motion. I was about to say, I know, hey, you actually heard your name. I'm so proud of you. Camilo always hides for me at all the competitions. I call his name for 25 minutes, and he's like standing right in front of me. It's rather amazing. No, I'm not waiting, sir, okay?
If somebody doesn't show up, you're just going to call the next person. They're going to raise their hand if they want to pour, and then you're just going to pick somebody.
Okay, cool. I'm with it. Once again, just bear with us. We are getting our judges set. We're getting our AV all up and running. Also, by the way, if anyone is looking for a real fun event to hang out at, there is a Brew Hang and Gear Drive. You can see the flyers right there. Coffee Project has teamed up with Get You Some Gear, a bunch of other coffee professionals, Nativos, Bonavita, etc., Slow Pour Supply. They have a beautiful party hanging out, so do stop by. It's on 23rd Street, and I think 6th Avenue or 7th Avenue. My apologies, but it's only about a 10-minute walk from here. Ethan, you good over there? Hey. All right, he's doing something. This is my bald head. That's a problem. I don't want to see my bald head. No bueno. We got coffee that I've not dialed in. Thank you so much, ladies.
Steams so fast. Look at that. Oh. And it's not even on. Ah. Just some practice pours, just dialing in the espresso as well as the milk, making sure. I'll give you the crates. You just got stuff in the crates. You got to take it out. Go get it. I don't care. This is your world. Does anybody want a coffee? Salud. You're welcome, sir. Get it. So who are my judges, by the way? I got Sean, I got Sue, and then me. Or you don't have another? No worries. Perfect. I got no problem judging. All right. Perfect. So I think we're just waiting for Ethan. Yo, Ethan, you let me know, man. You give me the okay. I love you. The guy in the corner. By the way, if you hear me just screaming Ethan, I'm not just talking to random persons. Ethan is the amazing AV guy back there that's putting all of this together, has me speaking to you all, as well as going to put us on YouTube so that for those who can't be here tomorrow can continue watching the tournament moving forward. Hey. All right, I think we finally have our eye in the sky. So, without further ado, can I please have Maddie and Thanos? So I know Maddie's right there. Is Thanos here? Thanos apparently is not. So, yo, Kevin, did you sign up? You want to pour? Maddie and Kev, let's go. Get it. Let's go, Kevin. Come on. Sure. I can't write anything. How do I write stuff? Beautiful. Fluke, that's hard work right there.
We was talking because I already did a pour, and then we had to redo the pour, right? So it's like I did one pour already. You want him to like do one pour, like kind of warm up, and then oh, you good? Oh, you good?
I was about to say that's up to you guys. I don't.
That's on him.
All right, we got milk on the way. Let's go. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. Let me just. I know he's coming through. Perfect. Thank you. Amazing. Woo-hoo. We are back in action. Let's go. We got milk. We got shots. That is unfrozen, sir. I warmed it up myself. But we got fresh shots. We got milk finally. Let's go. Marco versus Fluke on deck. I'm looking for Prof and Jin Woo. Once again, we are looking for rosettas. Fluke had a beautiful example of a traditional style of rosetta. Let's see what he does for this next pour. Jin Woo, is Jin Woo in the house? I know I saw him. Where is he? There he goes. Oof. All right, judges in. 3, 2, 1. And Fluke moves on.
Thanks for having us today.
Brother, always a pleasure.
I love it.
It's been too long. I hope all's well, baby. So right now we got Jin Woo and Prof on deck. Sure, what did you want to use that one?
A little bigger than that one.
Jin Woo, where's your cup? Gentlemen, shots are ready. They are being poured. Any style Rosie you want. It just needs to be better than your opponent. You can the shots will stop by themselves, or you can stop them yourself, obviously. All the best. On deck, I'm looking for Anthony and Marquise. Anthony and Marquise, you are on deck. I got Anthony in front of me. Marquise, where you at, brother? Marquise, there he goes. Once again, round one is Rosetta.
You have two national competitors up here. Prof, a two-time latte art champion, and Jin Woo, a competitor in both latte art as well as a national competitor at what we consider our Coffee Olympics. Not bad, buddy. Not bad. Yeah, I know, he makes it look so easy, man. It's just like, so easy. What was that? Just have to turn it. We'd have to do it. Let's go, Jin Woo.
Go, Jin. That's my guy.
Just flip it so that they can see it better. That's all. No, it's the other way. Push that one up. There we go. Yeah. Judges. 3, 2, 1. And Mr. Prof moves on. So right now we got Marquise and Anthony on deck. Watch out, Puto. I got shots. No worries. It'll just make life easier if I do it, that's all. Hey, always. Likewise, fam. Oh, I'm like, what the hell's going on? Let's move you over here. What's up? Either or you can use. Oh, I got it. What cup you want? What cup you want? This one?
No, I'm good actually.
This cup? Yeah. Good luck. Right now, Marquise and Anthony on deck. I'm looking for John, a.k.a. Lord Raichu, and Vincent. Is there a Vincent in the house? Yes, Vincente. I didn't see you. Welcome, Mr. Vincent. And in case you're wondering, do we do this all the time? Yes, actually, we do. Espresso State of Mind, we set up the local competitions here out in New York. And our goal, honestly, is just to give baristas a platform to showcase their talents in hopes that they can do something with it. There's plenty of food out there. We're all hungry. We're all just trying to eat. Let's get it. I was going to say a little thin. Too thin, just right.
Just right, yeah.
Too thin, just right.
That's okay. I had to throw. I can't come tomorrow. I did it on purpose.
Perfect. So judges in 3, 2, 1. Marquise is moving on. Right now we need Vincent and Lord Raichu. Battle Rosetta continues. On deck, I'm looking for Rad and Sean. Rad and Sean, you are on deck. Mr. Raichu and Vincent to the machine. All the best, baby. Let's get it. If you don't know each other, Vincente, John, Vincente.
We wait today until tomorrow for next round.
Next round's tomorrow.
The Sean Medes, if that's who's on deck, there are.
No, it's a-
Tommy BC.
No, it's Sean Renee. It's that Sean. Mustache for Sean. But who's the other one?
So the top name, switch it out for the bottom name.
I got you. That's why I'm trying to do it right now. I don't have him on the bracket. Watch out. Let me get you guys real quick. Or am I bugging? What cups do you want to use? Heard.
Is this 8 ounces?
Hold on a second. It is 8 ounces, yes.
Yes, and I would like to use this one.
Go for it. Gentlemen, shots are being pulled. Good luck. Just give me 1 second. Let me. No problem. Perfect. After you, you're welcome. Right now, Vincent and John are going to show you what that milk can do. Wiggle, wiggle, baby. Round rosettas. And for all of those competing, round 2 and the final rounds will commence tomorrow. Today, we are just going through the first round. Thank you all out there for joining us. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. If you do have any questions, please let us know. Definitely more than happy to try to explain what's going on. But for anyone who is just getting in, once again, you have 2 amazing latte artists. They are both going to pour. Beautiful. They are both going to pour, and we're going to decide who has the prettier of the pours. Oh, it is a good one. I'm impressed. It's not inverted. I'm proud of you, man.
Don't get me wrong, I want it.
I get it. But there's a time and place for everything. Maybe just this one just wasn't. But tomorrow's probably gonna be like a Swan or something, right? And that's when you do it, right? Like, you know, it's fire. What's one of the old school ones? Yeah.
I feel like I'd like that better than the Sharpie. Yeah. It's literally like 5 lines. Okay. In the eye.
All right. Judges in 3, 2, 1. And Lord Raichu moves on. On deck, I'm looking for Rad and Sean Renee. Sean Renee and Rad. You are on the machine. So you come back tomorrow, and you hopefully continue to fight on.
Time, same place.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate
Likewise, brother. Always, man. You pouring like that? Let's go. Oh, no, it's this one. Yeah, pour that back. Sorry about that. No, we want to give you the good stuff, brother. All right, here we go. I'm going to pull your shots. Mr. Rad, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Should we stop it ourselves or?
You can do either or. Best advice I would say is, as always, watch your shot. Watch that shot. That's right. What cup would you like to use? This one, 8 ounce? Perfect. Gentlemen, good luck. Yeah, you press that and it'll stop it. Right now we have Sean versus Rad. And on deck, we got one of our star performers here from yesterday. I'm looking for a Haya and Maxim. Haya and Maxim, you're on deck. My apologies if I'm saying the name wrong. Maxim. Maxim, am I saying it right? Yeah, Maxim. All right, perfect. Once again, it is Battle Rosetta. No right or wrong, by the way, with these different styles. Just really depends on what it is that you like to pour.
Darth Rose 15. That is.
That's Sean.
It's not Sean. It's Tommy. And so Tommy said that that's his Instagram handle, but that's not his name. So the wrong name got lined up with the wrong Instagram handle. So we need to find out what that person's Instagram handle is and where they should have been.
Cool.
Does that make sense?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Ah. Judges in 3, 2, 1. And Rad. I see somebody's been practicing. Right now, I'm looking for Hyacinth and Maxim. Hyacinth and Maxim, you are on the machines. Just let me know what cup you want, and I'll pull your shots.
The 2020.
Her 2020. Sorry. Maxim, what cup do you want? Higher, your cup's going to be there. The shot will stop on its own, but you're more than welcome to stop it ahead. Good luck.
So, worst case scenario, you can't figure that out. Apparently, Gio is not in.
That's correct, yes.
So
I got
you can throw Tommy into Gio's spot. Does that
perfect.
make sense?
Yes.
However, I do believe that whoever that Sean was probably has a handle out there that's not accounted for.
Least of my problems right now.
But
Testing. Hey, there we go. On deck, I am looking for Thalia. Thalia and Hernan, you are on deck. Thalia, you are on deck. That's right, you, Thalia, over there at the booth across from us. You're on deck. Perfect. Then be prepared. Ooh. Beautiful winged Rosetta. Ooh. Huh. I don't know. I'm enjoying judging upside down. Is it just me? Good pours. Judges, 3, 2, 1, and Haya moves on. Whoa, no worries. Rosetta. Don't ask me these questions, people. You know the fucking answer. Is it classic Rosetta? It's motherfucking Rosetta. Poor Rosetta. Rosetta. Why is it so difficult? I still love you. Sure. Paulie has it. Find Paulie. Paulie. Talk to Hav real quick, please. So right now, I'm looking for Thalia and Thanos. Thalia and Thanos, you are on deck. Wait, unless Hernan. Is Hernan in the house? Bacon, egg, and cheese. You in the crib? You in the house? All right. So Thanos and Thalia, you are on the machine. Give me a second. Let me get your shots ready. Choose a cup. What's up, chef? How you feeling?
I feel all right.
Good. 8 ounces.
8 ounces. Oh, this is cute. I'm gonna use this one.
Perfect. Excuse me. I'm going with 6.5. And then the other one's probably 5 ounces. Sorry, let me just pull the shots. Thank you. There we go. Anytime. Anytime. Welcome. Right now we have Thanos and Thalia battling it out. Are you going to do the red one? Thanos, what cup are you using? Red? Battle of the Reds. Let's get it. Good luck. On deck, I need Nestor and Troy. Once again, there is no right or wrong when it comes to these rosettas. It is all about your interpretation. For example, Hyacinth just moved on with a wing rosetta, so it doesn't have to be traditional. Once again, just needs to be better than your opponents. Ooh. Let's go, Thalia. All right, judges in 3, 2, 1. And this is Thalia, right? No, Thanos. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't sure who it was. Thanos moving on. That was a tough one. Right now, we're looking for Nestor versus Troy with Charles and Tommy B. Charles and Tommy B, you are on deck. Not bad, sir. Nestor and Troy, you are on the machine. Thank you all for joining us tonight. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and we appreciate it. Latte Art Live tournament continues. Right now, we have two of the finest here in New York City. Troy versus Nestor. Battle Rosetta. One of Nestor's favorites, and I wouldn't say it's one of Troy's favorites. I love Troy, but this definitely ain't one of his favorites. Troy, what cup you pouring in, brother? Perfect. Amazing. Gentlemen, good luck. You can stop it by yourself, or you can let it stop. Either way, it'll work. Just press the button, it'll stop it. Oh, thought you needed my thing again. You got it? Everything's good? Perfect. Once again, you make pretty lattes. I make pretty lattes. Our judges up here are going to decide who makes the prettiest so we can continue and move on to our finale tomorrow. Hav, what do we have for our grand prize winners, by the way?
The grinder.
Oh, amazing. Which grinder?
It's right there.
Cool. Well, first prize is taking home a grinder. Let's go. And $1,000. So $1,000 and a grinder, okay? That is $2 in your pocket. Or 2 stacks, my fault. Trying to act like I'm cool. I don't know what I'm talking about. But somebody is going home with some heavy pockets tomorrow. Is it going to be you? Is it going to be you? I don't know. On deck, we got Charles and Tommy B. Tommy B. Sorry about that earlier. Much love. But if you came to pour, we want you to pour. You feel me? Is there Charles in the house? Charles in charge? Charles? Ooh. Wow. Oh, let's go. Sue, they're both underfilled in your honor. Love you. You got out the pearls. You came for battle. I love it. The pearls are my favorite. I love the pearls. All right. Judges, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and moving on is Troy. So right now I'm looking for Charles. Is there a Charles in the house? Charles. Charles. All right, well, I got Tommy B. Do I have a barista out there that would like to pour? Alex, are you on the bracket? Come on up, brother. Let's get it. Alex, Tommy B. Maddie, I got you next. You had to say something earlier. Are you on the bracket? Are you on the bracket? You're not on the bracket? Why not? I got you next, brother. 7569. It doesn't matter. I ain't got nothing on my phone. I got you on the next ones. So once again, give it up to Troy taking that fierce battle. Right now, I am looking for Tommy B and Alex. Tommy B, where you from, brother?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Nashville, Tennessee. We got Nashville, Tennessee in the house. Man, that must have been one hell of a drive. We got Alex from the Frizz Zone. Alex, one of our amazing instructors from this morning. Shout out to him and his brother, that's right. But I'm going to pull your shots. Pick your cups. It is Battle Rosetta, so don't pour a heart. This is a small one. This is 5 ounce. That's 8 ounce. That's 6 ounce. Mira. You want this one, 8 ounce? Gentlemen, good luck. Do you need milk? You got?
We good.
You good? Perfect. Once again, it is Battle Rosettas. We have Alex versus Tommy B on the deck. I'm looking for Maxie and Wilmer, Uptown's finest in the house. Maxie, Wilmer, where you at? If anyone can, is Wilmer here? I know Maxie's here. Wilmer's here? Okay, perfect. Please, Meech. Where's Wilmer? Followed by Dre and Eugene, 2 OGs coming out of retirement to show off for us today. I'm excited. Wow, Wilmer, welcome, Papa. My man literally was like, I'm here.
Got it. I'm here.
Ooh. Beautiful. All right, let's give it up for our competitors. 2 beautiful rosettas, 2 different styles. One traditional, the other winged and layered. Well done, Mr. Alex. Judges, 3, 2, 1. And the young blood takes it. Let's go. Alex, that means you have to be back here tomorrow. That means you have to be back here tomorrow. So you make sure to let the boss man, a.k.a. bro, know you ain't coming in tomorrow. So right now, let's please give it up for Maxie and Wilmer. with Dre and Eugene on the deck. No, I got you, Ma. Come on, man. What is this, amateur now? We're like, act like you've done this before. Remember we did this earlier? I know, I love you. I've just got to bother you, you know what I'm saying? Because why you got to stress me out, man? We got to stress me. Because that's what we do. That's what we do. I got you on shots. All you guys got to do is pick out your cups for me, and I'll pull your shots. Perfect. You can drop it right there, love. Wilmer, where's your cup? Whichever you want. That's 5. That's 6.5. This is 8.
No, this one is perfect.
Perfect.
Thank you.
We chef. Shots are pulled. Good luck. De nada. You both got milk? Heard. Now, in case you're wondering, no, we don't always use whole milk. Whole milk is our milk of choice. It is the fattiest, so it is the best to steam with. But because of amazing companies coming up with all these great plant-based options, we also have oats and almond milk sometimes, as well as others that we throw in as a curveball to our competitors. So it's not always just the good milk. Sometimes it's a bit of a challenge. Also, throughout the competition, sometimes you'll have like a non-dominant hand pour. So if you're righty, you're forced to pour with your left, and vice versa. I've had blind challenges where I had to hope I was pouring good. There's all kind of fun challenges. There's also a mirror pour where you get 2 pours and you have to make both of them look identical, aka the mirror pour. But right now we got Maddie and Wilmer. Let's go, Maxie. Maxie and Wilmer. Battle Rosie. Yes, let's go, Maxie. I see you. I told you go easy on me. Yo, that's hysterical. I appreciate that. Judges. In 3, 2, 1, and Maxie moves on. Let's go. Crushing it tonight. Also, by the way, if you missed Maxie's class earlier, sucks to be you. Right now on deck, I am looking for 2 of my favorite OGs. Can I please have Eugene and Coffee by Dre? Dre and Eugene, you are on the machine. That was a great pour. That has to be one of your best pours, if not your best Rosie. Got you, brother. How you doing? Welcome. Do you want a big shot or a small shot? Okay. Because you got a lot of space here. That's why I'm asking. Got you. Mr. Dre, how you doing, sir? Tired. Bro, you just got here. I've been here all day talking. Oh, did some make it up further? Yes! Let's go. Congratulations, some. Dre, what cup you want?
Hey, that's my side. Wait, what am I doing?
What cup you want?
What cup I want?
Easton.
East cup.
No?
Just kidding.
Oh, I don't know. This is 8 ounce. Maybe you want a different size. That's a bowl. You don't want the bowl. And then press the 1. No. On deck, I'm looking for Sammy versus Robert. Is there a Robert in the house? Robert? And then Justin? Is there a Robert? Robert? Oh, that was Rob, right? Oh, I'm sorry. Yo, it's so funny. I don't know him as Robert. I'm like, who? Robert? That's Robert. Yo. By the way, Alejandro, it's well, either or. You let me know. So, on deck, I'm looking for Alejandro and Sammy. Battle Rosetta continues. We are looking for your finest wiggle, jiggle, move, and motion. And by the way, I know what you're thinking. Do you guys really do this? Yes, not only do we do this, but this wins you half your rent or all of your rent and money. It wins you trips to further compete in other countries so you can continue making money. This isn't just something we do. It is a lifestyle. It is a choice. And it will take you literally all over the world. Judges in 3, 2, 1. And Dre. Dre moves on. So, can I please have Sammy and Alejandro? Yeah, love, go for it. No, Sammy, you cannot. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, can you imagine that shit? That'd be so fucked up. It's like, why were you holding your bag? The jerk told me I had to hold it. So right now, let's give it up for Sammy and Alejandro with Tulian and Justin on deck. Battle Rosettas. You can use whatever picture you want, brother. Just make sure there's enough milk in there. That is a small pitcher. That is not a 15 ounce. That is a 10 ounce. That is made for cortados. That'll probably hurt you, and you probably won't have enough milk. So I wouldn't recommend using that. Awesome. What cup? Your bowl? I got you. I mean, you say 8. I say 9, but you know. It's got best size. It's got, yep. She hella thick, man. Yo, hella. You want a small shot or long shot?
Let me get a
Hurt. Hey, brother, what cup you want to use? I got 8 ounce. I got 6.5s. Which one? Perfect. Got you. Good luck. All you got to do is press the button if you want to stop your shot earlier, or the shot will stop itself. Once again, our final 2 rounds, final 2 battles in our first round. Battle Rosetta Sammy, Alejandro. Shout out to all of those that came and stepped in last minute. Alex taking a spot, Alejandro taking a spot. Kevin coming in first round, first match. Let me give you some room, champ. Let me give you some room, champ. I got you. Also, by the way, if this is your first ever New York City Coffee Festival, do me and you the favor and make sure you drink some water. All this coffee will do nothing but dehydrate you. So please, hydrate before you find a nasty little Charlie horse at the end of the night. Shout out PR's finest, Forgotten Forest, in the house. Bienvenido. Oh, yeah. Yo, that coffee was delicious, by the way. So proud. I can't wait to try some more. Matter of fact, the little bit I had left, I shared it with one of my people. So I was like, yo, tiene que probar esto. Ooh. All right. I see you. Judges. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, and moving on is Sammy. Oof. And for our final battle of the first round, can I please have Tullian and Justin? Tullian and Justin, you are on the machines. Please pick your cup and I will pull your shot. Once again, thank you everyone for hanging out with us today. This will be our final battle and our final chat for the day over here at Latte Art Live, New York City Coffee Festival. Stop by tomorrow or catch us on YouTube on Espresso State of Mind to find out who wins today's battle. All right, what cup you want to use? What cup you want to use? 6.5? Yeah. That you sure? You sounded really confused on that. Okay, I'm just all right. I'm just putting it out there. 6.5. I love you. Let's get it. You guys suck. Just press the button. It was, but I still love you. Don't worry about it. Just press the button. Don't worry about. Lo que pasó, pasó entre tú y yo. Once again, Battle Rosetta continues. Our judges want to see your finest Christmas tree or Rosetta Revolution.
Good to see you.
Likewise, brother. Joseph, man, I don't think I've had the pleasure. Obviously. It's good, baby. Haikus for life. Let's get it. Doing good, man. How you guys doing? Perfect, man. Bro. Hot mic. It just... Oh, bro, that haiku, yeah. Made me feel like an all-star poet. Ooh. Wow, let's go. As it should be, two of our finest pours here at the end. Yes, let's give it up. You have one more traditional and one more revolution, aka new school style. Once again, neither one right or wrong. This is your interpretation of latte art, and this is what we love to see. Judges, 3, 2, 1. And moving on is Justin. Once again, everybody, we will be back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock to continue the rest of this amazing tournament. For those of you who cannot be here, unfortunately, you can still catch us on YouTube, Espresso State of Mind. You can catch us, follow along, and see who takes home the grand prize of a grinder and $1,000. That's right. Everyone, thank you so much. My name is Theo Joe. I was your MC for tonight. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate y'all. Do enjoy. I think it's still open, etc. Have fun. Thank you all for coming out. See you tomorrow. Brother, good shit today, man. You got to come back tomorrow. You know that, right? Okay, cool. I was like,
Is it same time?
I think it's 1 o'clock. Ooh, el chocolate, yes. Give me a second. Let me. The mugs. Yeah, you can take one of them and go over there, and they'll sell it to you. They'll charge you. I don't know about the picture. I only got permission for the mugs. I don't know about the pictures. Boo, you can have whatever you want. ¿Qué vaso quiere? Un abrazo. Ay, dime que vibras. No, you want a cup?